Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds, where we have arrived at the orchards, where we have a couple things to do. We have to investigate corporate sabotage of the orchards. We have to follow up on the clues that Halcyon Helen left us, following her footsteps. And I think there's somebody else, there's something else we have to do here, right? That's for sabotage. No. Oh. We need to do that. Okay, so it's sabotage and Helena that we have to pay attention to here.
Such lovely weather calls for a harvest, I do believe.
Hey.
Well,
oh God, no.
Sweet hello there, valued visitor.
Oh no.
I am sure sorry to break it
Please.
to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Another one of those smiles. Starting to think there's something in the water, Cap.
Yeah, don't drink it.
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
No. I did you see Helen?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR&DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Helen was the spokeswoman for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign. Noted.
You lead, I'll follow. Not anywhere off the grounds, of course. I never leave the orchards, but within the bounds of this stimulating conversation, I will follow your proverbial footprints trail.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Bye.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep them behind an electric fence, you know.
You know, the creepy smile is almost as bad as the...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Almost as bad as the parasite itself. Okay, what do we have going on here?
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
That's good.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Something's bumming me out.
Heads up, boss!
Smile, damn you! I wanted to make you smile.
Wanted to make you smile.
Oh God.
You are.
Alright, let's get closer.
Oh yeah, that's funny. You felt so good. Not in my life.
Jesus. Oh, they're all over their bodies. Oh, God. Okay, where's this at? Oh, way over there? Oh, there's more. They're all over the place. Hold on. I don't see anything back there.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Drunk lobber over there. Ignore that. Alright, let's go in. Hello.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, it looks like she went into here. This must be the R&D lab or whatever.
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost. about that omnipresent, warm, and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed sissy pig waste product. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life. Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible. Remember, you are part of the Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
I'll try. Please don't have a parasite. Please don't have a parasite. Please don't have a parasite.
Timeline discrepancy.
Okay, no parasite. Good.
Detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife?
No.
She fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper?
Nope. Try again.
That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I'm a freelance captain. I've been hired to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder.
An inspector? Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here. You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing how I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress, yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again, which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
Uh-huh. You're a botanist, right? What do you do for Rizzo's?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native triticale with a foreign strain. Would have called it hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it.
Jesus.
That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
True that. We can assume what are they?
You mean you don't know? Why, they're only Rizzo's brilliant solution to the problem of pollinizing crops while simultaneously protecting its investments. They come through the orchards only during pollinization cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators, which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
That's good. But if something goes wrong in hive control, the wasp mosquitoes could get out.
Well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction. The pollinization cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the mosquitoes swarm.
Oh, man. That was foreshadowing, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, so she just walked through here. Gotcha.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Wow. There are a lot of footprints. We don't need to analyze them all, do we?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more
We'll analyze them
footprints belonging
just to
the
get them
deceased actress.
out of the way.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress.
going
actress
on?
known as Halcyon Helen.
That's weird. Okay. Did she go into here? It's locked. Alright. Guess we should have brought Parvati with us. We'll follow these footprints then.
Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here they come.
Oh. They're so fast. Oh god. Oh, there's so many of them. I'll show you how. They finally had good use for the time dive. Oh, there's more of these guys. Level up. Alright, everybody make sure you keep your suits sealed. And Felix might want to button up that jacket. Don't let these parasites get on you. Alright, new skills. We were just going to keep putting them in leadership, weren't we? You know what? Let's go ahead and get our lockpick up. And other things. Doors and containers require one mag pick to unlock. Requiring one mag pick to unlock are free to open. Yeah, we'll start working on getting those. I think it's just be useful. That way we don't have to always take Parvati with us. Or Felix. Or both of them at the same time. Sure, let's get more experience in companion kills. Why not? Not too fussed about the perks anymore. We've gotten pretty much all the ones I want. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch those things. That's nasty. Alright, she didn't go into there.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I sure did. This will follow these.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints.
Oh, hi. Whew. That was kind of neat. Man, that guy's got some range. Oh, jeez, I destroyed him.
That's the last of them.
That's the last of them. How are we doing on ammo? We're doing alright. Man, this orchard is not well maintained at all.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Alright, I'm assuming this is Black Hole's doing. The shaft of the tossball stick is bent and cracked, exceeding tossball regulation requirements.
Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Even I would have a difficult time breaking one of these sticks by accident.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
I seen Birdie snap a tossball stick in half before. It happened right after the Darlings stole the quarterfinals from the Rangers last year.
I'm guessing this is where they broke up. RR&DD Labs Security Staff or Security Access Card. This is a key card for the Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you're reading this warning anywhere other than the RR&DD Labs, please return it to RR&DD Labs for an only moderately only a moderate extreme pain reduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. Jesus. All right. Oh, I can't look through the telescope? Damn. Alright, so the labs are over that way. Weren't there footprints going this way, though? Let's just go take a look at what this is. Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here they come!
Why is this weapon not working?
Don't you drown in me!
Weird.
Went out wearing Go back to the back!
Hold on. We gotta figure out why this... Maybe if I unequip it and... Why? What? Okay. Huh. Well, that's weird and kind of unfortunate.
Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the Orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Discrepancy amplifier. Where are these canisters usually kept?
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Oh, thank you. Initiate a deeper chemical analysis.
Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Alright, so that seems to imply that it is being sabotaged. Interesting. So the orchardist is right about that, at least it seems. We don't need to steal anything. Let's keep on moving. Keep on going with the main quest. I think we'll be able to do all the side quests as we go along. Okay.
I don't know if you're keeping count, but I'm pretty sure every lab in this colony's got some horrible experiment going on. And yeah, I'm counting Doc Wells too.
Yep, it's not, I mean, you're not wrong. Going into the labs. Let's see what kind of secrets they have here. Don't be you, be better. That's not a good sign. Maybe our weapons will work in here. It's really weird that they're not working. Okay. Huh. I don't know what was going on outside.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacity, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Are we going to take care of the parasites in here? I hope so. Messages. To Department Utilities. Subject, cleanup request. Hello. I'm so sorry I haven't had the chance to get your name yet and update the terminal. When you have a moment, could you bring a mop to the lobby? Dr. Blossom seems to have a rather rough night and spilled some coffee on the floor. Thank you. From L. Blossom. Subject, what in the architect's blue blazes is going on? What in the blessed corporate law is all that commotion down there? I don't believe the rocket fuel combination distillery mixture was scheduled for another week. Could someone please inform me as to what the racket is all about? You better have a damn good reason for interrupting my meeting with the administrator. I expect a full explanation and apology within the next 15 minutes, or people are going to start losing jobs. Alright. Looks like everybody lost their job in here because there's nobody working except for the... Ooh, model spaceship. Gotta love my model spaceships. Ooh, that's not good.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
Yeah. Champion tossball stick. We'll take it. Rizzo's first product. Before Rizzo's was the confectionery juggernaut you know and love today, it was an above-average chemical waste management corporation. On one otherwise unremarkable day, an employee on the slurry-stirring shift leaned a little too far over a chemical vat, dropping a simple purple berry that had been hidden in his jacket pocket. Instead of being immediately fired for his hazardous incompetence, the employee was given an ultimatum by his supervisor. Retrieve the fallen fruit and stay employed, or retrieve the fallen fruit and stay employed. The employee jumped into the vat, swam for the purple berry, and accidentally swallowed it. The rest is history. After he was pulled from the toxic water, the stirrer stated that the chemical-coated purple berry hadn't been half bad. Before falling into a toxic coma, giving his supervisor the idea to sterilize and adjust the chemical mixture for human consumption. Soon, the sour-sweet coated purple berries were more or less edible, becoming Rizzo's first mass-marketed product, the Purpleberry Bunch. That's disgusting. I hope that Bruce hasn't drinking any of that yet. So that's sealed. Got some more of this armor here. 108 seems to be where we're at right now. Hey.
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
She looks familiar. I don't know if they just use that hairstyle a lot in this game. They do use it a lot in this game. But, yeah, I don't know. Her hair's purple, which I guess matches the purpleberry stuff they're working on. I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently? Who are you?
Pardon the blue blazes out of me, but who in the name of the Eternal are you? I'll have you know, I am Dr. Leora Blossom, the head of research and development, and you are standing in my lab, uninvited.
These guys need to understand
now, perhaps
something.
You couldn't tell by the empty lobby and general state of disarray, but this is no time to be playing games.
But when I ask a question, you answer it. Something's obviously going on here. You really want to give me sass right now?
No, you're right. Listen, I'll be direct with you. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
I can take care of your problem, but I'll need you to answer some questions afterwards.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well.
I said nothing about Miss Bellamy.
Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Still ain't a fan of the way she talks about her workers. I say, we prove her wrong, and find a way to save these people.
The door to the lower lab
Felix.
is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Hold on.
Ah, you're still alive. I suppose that is opportune. Have the more overwrought of my researchers been dealt with then?
No, I need to talk to you. Yeah, what goes on in these labs?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Your secret's safe with me.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Blue slips sink new product ships, you know?
Lady, you really don't need to worry about it. Nobody ever asks me about previous quests after the fact. You're safe. Trust me. Forget I mentioned it.
Happily. Of course.
There isn't anything you can do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Wait here.
As if I could go anywhere. What a barrel of laughs you are.
I really don't like your attitude, lady. Okay. What did she open up for me? She opened something for us, right? I don't know. Didn't help us, though. Okay, employee notification terminal. Greetings, employees and lab staff. Find helpful memorandums and news here. Memo. Mind the gas canisters. Hello, everyone. This is your friendly custodial staff offering a preemptive apology if the elevator hall is crowded with gas canisters. There are quite a few of them and only one of me, so I'm moving them in loads down to the utility room. Do be cautious. They're filled with a sedative potent enough to put a hungry mama raptidon out cold. Thank you for your understanding. Memo. After work bar meetup. Dear esteemed colleagues, my team and I are all headed to the Grand Colonial's bar this evening for some drinking and fellowship. All real scientists are welcome to join us. You know, the ones that produce quantifiable data and theorems and don't spend their time jabbering over how this lighting on that bottle will increase customer sentiment. Cheers. From some who understand that market researchers aren't real scientists. Yikes. Increased protective measures. You know, if anybody's a market researcher watching this, I think that they're wrong, that they're not a real science, because you have to, you know, it's kind of like psychology, right? I feel like if you want to get into like what draws a person's eyes to a product or something, you have to get into some psychology, understand the brain and things, right? Like if we're gonna get that deep into market research, I don't know. I'm not a market researcher. I don't know if you guys if they actually do that, but yeah, it's just an interesting thing. Team, as we continue our new round of research and product development, I am increasing the required safety gear for the lab workers involved. As some of you know, a few recent accidents involving subjects have left workers maimed, scarred, and one worker had their left hand permanently discolored in a shade of lime green. Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs is expected to continuously produce revolutionary advancements in the food and beverage industry. These measures will help us in further pursuit of that mission. Dr. Blossom. Okay. Down into the labs we go. Where am I? Guys? They didn't come with me. They hate me. Okay, so we want to try to avoid killing because... Okay, yep, it's the parasites down here. Because Felix would be unhappy. And we don't want to make Felix unhappy. Because this is our little cafeteria and kitchen. Oh.
Something! That's what you get.
Sorry, Felix. I'm not a stealther. As usual, violence remains a constant solution. Enemies remaining 9. Yeah, I guess we could have tried to sneak better, but... Sorry, Felix. This is just the way we handle things. Take all their supplies. Actually, I'm not going to take all their supplies. It's too much. I don't need it. Alright, so we got a lot of canisters here. Is this where we were supposed to go? Okay, worker on a table. So they were doing human experiments, it looks like. Unless I am not seeing this correctly, but it looks like I am seeing it very correctly. Ugh. What do we have here? Oh, is this just like the utility area? Somebody was playing some games and smoking a cigarette. What is this? Sulfur-soaked top hat. This top hat once belonged to Captain Phazon of Byzantium. Last seen on Terra on Monarch, standing much too close to the edge of a sulfur pit. This pungent accessory should serve as a reminder of many terrible dangers found on Monarch, and a further example of why no self-respecting Halcyonite should ever visit. Monarch's not that bad. I'd much rather live on Monarch than this planet with these parasites. Okay, looks like they sealed this door or something. Forcibly. It doesn't actually look like there would have been a way for me to go about this without sneaking. And I'm just not good at sneaking. You're not gonna make me smile. Might as well just go and kill them all.
Looks like we're doing this. I just wanted to make you smile.
Okay. Ah, it's so creepy. An assortment of adhesive notes. It appears whoever works here uses adhesive notes to stay organized. A couple of the more intelligible notes. Rockwell visit to do. Rockwell visit to do? Confiscate badges, done. Reprint badges, pending. Change maintenance locks, pending new locks. Order new locks, done. Reevaluate lockdown procedure. Update docking authority with new lockdown procedure. Intake bet over and under weekly. Is that, I don't know. Bottles 5, SIGs 21, weapons 4. Okay. So is Rockwell visiting this place? Or were they planning on having him visit? Is that what that was implying? Okay. So what were the point of these parasites that they were trying to do? Was it a way to make the drinks better somehow? I don't know. And there has to be some reason for them. Maybe it's just to make their workers more efficient. Utility terminal. Welcome employee. Dispense sedative gas. Let's look at the logs first. First day. Utility terminal. I've gotten 17 requests from the lab workers that I had to respond to, and also managed to find time to sweep, mop, and buff this whole place. I was hoping that the employee how-to documents would help with some of these machines that I've never seen before in my life. But guess what? The asshole left it completely blank. Gas hookup. I got a request from Dr. Blossom to hook up the gas lines to some canisters that are mixed with a heavy sedative for dispersal in the lower lab. Luckily, I've got enough experience cleaning all the muck that builds up in the vents to get it all done in a couple of days. Still, I wonder what they're needing this for. I think they took the last of the Raptidons out of the lab last week. I guess the pheromone flavoring results weren't as promising as they'd hope. Pheromone flavoring. Experiment participation. Jackpot. Since I read that stupid orientation document, I've been hoping they'd ask me to volunteer for something, and here it is. I get to be a taste tester for the newest Spectrum flavor. I'm heading to the lab right after I fix the clog in the showers. So exciting. Turn to the root. File. How to be a janitor. Training file corrupted. Please guess how to do your job to the best of your ability. Memo. New employee orientation. Utility terminal. Welcome, insert name. We're happy to have you as the new mechanic/custodian at insert location. It is your responsibility to ensure your location of employment is tidy and works like a charm. Your duties include, but are not limited to, cleaning of all surfaces, regular maintenance of all machinery, restocking employee break areas, maintenance of all electronic systems, keeping inventory of the location's operational item reserves, voluntary assistance for the lab's research as needed, maintaining thorough documentation for your possible successor. We know that sounds like a lot, but don't worry. Your predecessor has kept thorough documentation for your needs that you can find on this terminal. We hope you're excited to begin this most fulfilling career. And remember, whoa, 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 it's Rizzo's. Dispense sedative gas. There we go. So we killed some of them.
It would seem the erratic footsteps of my pacing delirious employees have ceased. So I presume the sedative works. Please begin the consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
I don't really care. I'm gonna look at it anyway. Yeah, so we had to kill a few of them, but, you know, we saved maybe 5, I think. Something like that. And hopefully it took out these parasites, too. Oh, God. What the hell were they doing here? These fools. View lab notes. Our discovery. Slug lab. Finally finished our first set of experiments on those parasites we harvested from the infected would-be attraction animals. And the results have been... What the hell am I doing? Why am I taking this tone? Who's going to see this, aside from the members of the research team? I barely need to mention how beyond completely phenomenal today's find has been. Not only have we discovered why Harold, the system's saddest teacup candid, had his remarkable turnaround. Frankly, I'm amazed no one realized something was awry earlier. His cage was only about as large as he was, but by the way, Myers, there goes your daily adrenaline injections theory, you buffoon. But we've also found something that will find me to a vice presidential position in no time. Remind me to devote a bench commemorating the Rizzo's semi-industrial exploration team for giving their lives to bring back the Eridonium Gigasius from the holy caves. I'll also be certain to devote an even larger bench to myself for finding the birth site of the parasites and ordering experiments to start. I've already been in talks with management about ideas for products that could utilize the parasites' joy-intensifying hormones. It's amazing that Slug hasn't looked deeper into this. We may have had to seed them the land, but seemingly they haven't disturbed our research site. Well, their oversight is Rizzo's immense benefit. Great job, me, Dr. Blossom. Yep, that's not good. Today's incident. I'm sure some of you are still shaken by the events earlier today, but the course of science never did run smooth. The benefits of our research are easily worth the potential risks associated. Garcia would most certainly agree, if she were still alive. I've talked to Administrator Ludovico about setting up some additional security measures in case of another test subject breach. In the meantime, for the love of the architect, do not infect an individual test subject with more than one parasite. The frenetic joy will have to be enough, at least for now. I'm still looking into promotional means, but I think we'll find something soon. Some Rizzo's product engineers have discussed mass-producing the parasites and placing them in some kind of beverage to evenly distribute the joy-inducing hormones. Things still seem very promising. I look forward to the day when I can leave this backwater facility behind, Dr. Blossom. I don't know if you guys remember, but we saw in, I think, one of the loading screens of Helena holding up a bottle of Spectrum Brown, and I could have sworn there's like some fleshy thing in the bottom of the bottle. I wonder if that was a parasite. So that's what they were making. They were making a drink that made you happy. But at what cost? Gas and test subjects. Blossom demanded We helped the engineering team produce a gas that would target the neural links of individuals infected by Eridanium gigaseus. Well, we did, and it was simple enough. Just isolate a particular cell type only found in the parasites, and produce an enzyme that should shock them temporarily into stasis. But you better believe, the second it came time to tell the administrator about it, she was the one who had developed the gas, and she was the one who had been primarily working with engineering to get everything in order. She takes credit for the initial finding, and even after Dr. Garcia's death, which was basically all Dr. Blossom's fault, she still somehow manages to find a way to spin things in her favor. Some of the other researchers were talking about altering the gas not to target test subjects, but to target her, and for it not to render its target unconscious, but dead. Jesus. I wouldn't write this down, but I know Dr. Blossom doesn't read log entries that she didn't write. Tell you, their ideas are beginning to seem more and more appealing. Yikes. To department utility, subject, cadaver removal. At your earliest convenience, the slug lab requires your sanitation services for cadaver removal. There are 2 bodies at present in the RR&DD labs, 1 scientist and 1 test subject. Send a team to move the personal corpse to the incinerator. The personnel corpse to the incinerator. After this, please send a hazard team to dispose of the test subject. For highly classified reasons, the corpse can emit certain chemical compounds that are extremely dangerous if mishandled. Please don't skimp on the protective gear. We'd hate to have to hire a separate utility team to pick up the bodies of yours. Good day. From El Blossom's subject, what in the architect's blue blazes is going on? What in blessed corporate law is all the commotion down there? I don't believe the rocket fuel... did we read this? Yes. Okay. So we haven't found out anything... I mean, it's not good to be experimenting like this, right? But we haven't found anything, like, incredibly damning yet. Like, we haven't found anything that says she unleashed the parasites on them.
Film other advertisements here. You know, if this whole place came crashing down, it'll make the colony a better place.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think it would actually change anything. If I'm being honest with you, Felix, they'd just make a new lab. But I understand your sentiment. Any... Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a note. Okay, nothing worth seeing in here. View lab notes. Don't drink the coffee. I told Blossom we weren't crazy. Every single one of us began to have clinical insomnia, and she tells us it's because we drink too much coffee. Well, it is because of the coffee, or more so what's in the coffee. I had the janitor swap out the coffee grinds an hour later than usual this morning, and what do you know? I've been asleep all day. Those jerks in product have been messing with our supply. Don't ask me how, I just know it. They think they're so smart because they know how molecules work. Well, they aren't the only ones that can create chemical dependency. I've got a Pavlovian prank in place for the Spectrum Brown presentation. That'll cause quite a show. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. To Blossom from Halcyon Helen. Dr. Blossom, we're thrilled to hear the news that Rizzo's secured Halcyon Helen as the spokesperson. Oh, this is a subject. Okay, I thought this was from Helen. For the new Spectrum product. Our data shows she has favorable dispositions in many key categories, including the coveted 1834, regularly employed, existential crisis, demographic. We'd be happy to show her some of our product advertisement ideas. Stop immediately. I'm sending this message to both teams in marketing and product labs. I do not know the extent of your squabbles, but they end here. If it weren't for the incredible projections of Spectrum Brown shows, we'd all be out of work after that embarrassment at the presentation. I expect more from both the departments. Yeah, this is The same thing. Return to root. Okay. Alright, let's go get some answers. Oh. Oh, it's just a workbench. What's this? Oh, it's just a coolant tank. Okay. Thought it was something cool. I just realized you can walk through your companions. I don't think I've ever really needed to do it before. Okay, I think that's everything here. Goes into the lab. What's up here? Oh, maybe there's more. Take all this. They don't need it.
Just doing the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
The hell was that?
Well, that's not good.
Well, shit. This case just got a bit more interesting.
Huh. Optional. Use the discrepancy. Oh, yeah. We'll do that in a second. We got our key card. Okay, so somebody didn't want her to spill the beans. So we got maybe a corporate cover-up. View download confirmation. File error file deleted. Was successfully downloaded to external data cartridge. Okay. Messages from Ludovico. Halcyon Helen's lab tour. Apologies for the late notice, but Miss Bellamy has requested a tour of the facilities while she is visiting Eridanos as Halcyon Helen. Please prepare for her arrival in the morning. R.A. From Blossom, note to self. So she sent it to herself. Well, Leora, you did it again. At long last, you located a bottle of Spectrum Black hidden in a crevice of musty shelf space in the storage warehouse last night. That much closer to finally getting the Spectrum Gatling to work. And what happened? You got all the way back to the water tower before running into a group of primals already diverting themselves with fruit of the fermented variety. One bad blackout later, and here you are, covered in primal vomit. Without the Spectrum Black. Get it together. What? RR&DD lab employees. Subject. Okay, this is the same thing. Okay. Files. Error file deleted. Okay.
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not gonna stop it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Sorry, Felix.
Not gonna... Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseous slug research
Gigaseous,
report
that's how you pronounce it.
Subject, a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. It's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
Alright. So she had a drinking problem, it would seem. Maybe not a problem.
Timeline discrepancy
Drank while
detected
working.
nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
No way. Examine the body. You're sure you heard gunshots earlier, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal. Weird. After much thought, you're unable to deduce any further details. Search the area. Although you distinctly remember hearing gunshots over the intercom, you don't see any bullet casings. Okay, so it could have been a plasma round, right?
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
Yes.
What do you think happened?
5 kills, in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood. Strange, I heard gunshots over the intercom, but don't see any casings. Pretty sure they're dead. Whoever did this was evil, like some kind of villain in a serial adventure. Strange, yeah, no casings.
Yeah, you're right. Either they cleaned them up or they've got one fancy firearm.
Well, there definitely wasn't enough time to clean him up. I barely think there was enough time for him to get in and out.
My discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Examine the grate. It looks like a standard ventilation shaft. The dimensions would fit a small frame person, allowing them to enter here. Small frame, so maybe it's not black hole? Examine the fuse box. You see a cut red wire. Likely, you think it could have disrupted one of the circuits, perhaps on the door lock regulation system? Huh. Alright. So it's a small framed person. It could be multiple murderers, though, right? Like, this doesn't necessarily need to be related to, Helen. Because it could be, you know, Rizzo didn't want their secret formula getting out or something. So they're covering it up by killing everybody. I don't know. Let's take a look at her office here. Ooh, leather Mark II helmet with goggles. Medical 3. Plasma rifle. Some guns. Is that really all there is here? It's not like... What's that? A light pistol. Huh, I thought there'd be like a note or something. Nope, okay. Alright, I think we are done here. Let's go ahead and head back outside. The plot has thickened. We didn't really find out much, though, did we? I mean, other than that they were using the parasites for the Spectrum Brown. Maybe Helena didn't like that?
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I don't know what a waspito is. I don't particularly want to know what a waspito is.
Yeah, me neither.
We're about to go find out, aren't we?
Yeah, unfortunately we are. Okay, so momentary taste of purple berry. So what are our 2 objectives here? Deal with mosquito swarms. That's an optional thing, so we could just run through them. But we also need to do this. Where are these at? Okay, so they're just throughout the middle. Yeah, we probably need to mark them. We'll do that on our way over here, and then we'll handle the swarms too. But until that will be... What am I saying? We'll do that in the next episode. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.